Hello and welcome back to another episode of How Good Can You Get at Drums in 1 Year? The month of January here in Australia is Christmas holidays and I had family come to visit, which is great, but it did have an impact on my practice time. Let's get into it. Okay, so in January I got a lot less practice than I was hoping. Here's the amount, 66 hours. Not great. Only a little over half of what I was hoping to get, at the beginning of this challenge per month. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. The way this worked is that my mum came to visit from England, which is a really long way. So I decided I was going to do 3 hours practice every morning, which took me between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Then I was going to spend the rest of the day with her. And while this is bad for my practice, it was really great to see her because I've lived here for 5 years now and she's never been over here before. So that was good. Because of the reduction in practice time, this episode is going to be a little bit shorter again. But we are building up to the end now. There's only 3 months left of this challenge. So yeah, this is the pointy end. Let's see where we're up to and where we're headed. First of all, in Triplet Flow Grooves by JP Bouvet. Previously, I had focused on 3 separate ostinatos, the quarter note, the shuffle and the first 2 triplets. This 5th lesson is now adding a sort of no backbeat flow where you're using variations to move the backbeat around. These come in the forms of groups of 3, which are on the screen now. And the idea is that you string them together. It's useful vocabulary for soloing, I imagine. And then also you can just pop these in anywhere inside your bass groove to add variation. Here's how that sounds right now. This is the no backbeat flow. Starting to sound interesting, but not perfect. And here are the general grooves. As you can see, it's layers of complexity adding all the time. And even though it's going to take months to come to fruition, I can imagine that this is going to sound absolutely really interesting and complex when it's ready to use in a live setting. Next is the Triplet Flow 1 course, also by JP Bouvet. This is a triplet fills and chops course. I have come to the end of this course now. There are 3 lessons to go. They are deeper dives, which are not included in the main body of the course. The main body of the course is complete, and I'm just about to upload a progress post to JP's website. Here's how that sounds right now with all the variations of the main body of the course. As you can see, it's starting to sound a bit more interesting. It's still a bit blocky because the patterns are very basic. We've just got kick, right, left and right, left, left. But with the variation of orchestration and dynamics, it does start to sound more interesting. I'm looking forward to moving on from this and adding more complexity by moving stuff onto the offbeats and using the up-down method. The lesson that I'm working on now, deeper dive number 1 of 4 in this course, adds the pattern right, left, kick as opposed to kick, right, left, which will add a little bit more complexity and will add some more melodic options. So we'll see how that goes next month. I think by the next update, I should have finished all of the deeper dives from this course. So yeah, looking forward to that and see where we go next. Next is the Paradiddles and Doubles course, also by JP Bouvet. This course has so far had us moving around paradiddles, double paradiddles, paradiddle diddles around on the snare drum, and improvising with them. Now it's orchestration, and I'm just kind of starting this, as has been the theme with this course all the way through. My left hand has been the barrier to quick progress, and I have to start slowly so it can catch up. So yeah, we're stuck on the orchestration, and I think we're going to be doing it for the rest of this month probably, certainly at least another 2 weeks before we move on. Here's how it sounds now. As you can see, compared to month one of this course, which is like 6 months ago now, it's a huge improvement. There's way more complexity. Really excited to see where this goes next. I believe after this orchestration is up to speed, we can move on to adding kick drums, which will be really cool. Okay, now we come to the section of courses that I was just consolidating. I've finished learning the body of the work and I'm consolidating them. So what do we have? We've got the right, left kick course first. In this course for January, I was just kind of doing creative practice and seeing where it took me. But I'd found that that really wasn't equating to progress. So I decided to take a more structured approach this month. First of all, I've decided to add right kick and left kick to the front of the right, left kick pattern to make a new group of 6, and I'm practicing on moving that around the kit and also moving it on the 1, the E, the and the A of, so you know, all permutations are available to me. Here's how it sounds currently. It's very basic and it's very slow, but you're going to see how quickly this improves, and I think it's going to sound really great. Next, I've been working on moving the right, left, kick, and right, left, kick pattern again onto 1, E, and A, and just speeding them up as well. Here's how that sounds. Additionally, I've still been working on paradiddle number 2 and right, left kick together, and here's how that sounds. I decided to take this more structured approach is that so that eventually these patterns that I'm working on now will become so natural they'll come out without thinking. Kind of like playing drums, like riding a bike. You don't think about it. I don't have to think about the patterns. I just think about the melodies and feel them. And that's where I'm hoping to get. So I'm going to be absolutely drilling these and then drilling moving between them as well afterwards. Yeah, I think it's going to work out really well. And I've taken the same structured approach in the next course, which is the right left kick course, which is, I've kind of moved to just being odd groups. And in this, I'm doing two main things. One is trying to work moving between groups of 5 and try to work moving between groups of 7. I'll put the groups of 5 on the screen here, and then I'll put the groups of 7 on the screen here. And so I'm using those as 2 separate blocks, 15 minutes each, just doing the 5s and then just doing the 7s. Eventually, when I'm fluid with them and they're up to like 150 beats per minute, I'll start to work moving between them as well. Here's what the 5s sound like now. And here's what the 7s sound like now. Not bad. Just a short one today, like I said. Here's a play out. I've been trying to work on moving the vocabulary for the right, left kick course and the right, left kick course closer together and faster. Here's me just playing along to one of Tim Bolters' jam tracks, trying to do that. This one's at 145 beats per minute. Slowly moving up the tempos. If you remember, this was at 120 beats per minute 3 months ago, up to 145. There's a lot of mistakes. I'm not quite fluid at 145, but you can see it's getting there. Still hoping to get this to 160 plus by April, or the end of April at least, so that I can really use it as 30-second notes at sort of 75 to 85 beats per minute. All right, enjoy it, and I'll see you next month. Bye.